I'm back from Taiwan! Woo! So it's actually been, I think, a full week since I've been back from my travels in Taiwan and Korea. So I'm going to break up this video into two gift videos. The first one will be gifts from Taiwan, since that is a longer trip and I was able to buy more things, and then the other video will be gifts from Korea. Okay, so to start off, I'm gonna do Taiwan gifts, and I'll start with the food stuff first. I love snacks and I love food, so I think most of my gifts in Taiwan are food related. The first one is pineapple cake. One of the best ways to go buy snacks and gifts is to stop by the local grocery stores. It's always cheaper, more affordable, and they pretty much have the same quality stuff. So I just bought a really cheap one. It was like a couple dollars too, super cheap, and it comes in a pack of, I think, maybe, I don't know, like 8 or something, and it comes in little wrapped gifts like this. And yeah, it's just super cute. If you never had a pineapple cake, I do suggest you try. I'm gonna open it so that you can see what a pineapple cake looks like. And it's just like a little cake nougat thing, and it's super delicious. So yeah, that's a pineapple cake, and it's pretty much the icon snack of Taiwan. So if you want to bring something back that's very iconic to Taiwan, pineapple cakes is the way to go. And I didn't pick a particular brand or the most famous one, even though I did put that down on the itinerary to stop by one, but we just didn't have time, and I think the local grocery store ones is just as good for the cheap price. So this one, the brand is called Typhoon. I'm not too familiar with some of these brands. I didn't do that much research since this was like a spontaneous gift buying thing that happened on our way back. Also, since it's been a week that I've been back, I have been snacking on the stuff that I bought from Taiwan. So sorry that it's already open, because I was trying to adjust the jet lag, and the best way to adjust is to snack on some things. Another really Taiwan iconic snack to buy is mochi. I also bought this at the local grocery store with a bunch of other snacks too. And I bought this matcha red bean one. Like I said, not any particular brand. Royal Family is this one. That's the brand for this one. And it comes in like a bag in packs like this, and I've already eaten a bunch. As you can see, I opened it, and you just rip it, and it comes in a little small mochi thing like this. Inside has red bean in it, and I've eaten a bunch of this, and this is super good too. I also started munching on the mochi here. I gave half to my mom. But yeah, this is the brown sugar one, also by the brand Royal Family. I'm guessing this is a very kind of a big brand, Royal Family. I think they probably create a lot of different snacks. But yeah, these are like fresh ones, and they're sealed tight. And when you open it, you kind of have to eat it relatively quickly. And this flavor is the peanut flavor. I think this is more the traditional one. So yeah, it's coated in this flour, and inside has like this peanut butter filling inside. So this one's really good, and I'll show you the box. So yeah, let me just, ooh, I'm trying to do this really neatly, but yeah, that's kind of how it looks. Sorry, this is not very pleasant. So this snack I didn't know about until I got there, and I think this is a super cute snack. So they're called Boba chocolate. So basically it's the tapioca balls that you get from Boba, and they basically coat it with like this milk tea chocolate flavoring, And it was on sale at the local 7-Eleven, which is another great place to buy cheap Taiwanese snacks. And it was 2 for like 95 Taiwanese dollars, which translate to about like $1.50 for a whole box. And I think it comes, there's about like I don't know how many pieces, but there were a lot of pieces in here, more than 10, like 10, 15. And yeah, it comes in little packs like these. It's super yummy, and when you open them, it's basically like a chocolate ball. And then yeah, I'll just bite so you can see it inside. It's basically like the same boba from bubble tea. But yeah, this is an awesome gift, and I think it's like super new. It's not like kind of the traditional gifts. I think it's more new and modern, a fun gift to give to people as a little snack. One of the places that my friends and we had to go to was Zhongshan. We all are super huge fans of Spirited Away, and when we got there, it was pouring rain, and all we wanted to be was inside. It was super crowded. It was a Japanese holiday, so there were tons of Japanese tourists just like crowding the whole marketplace, so we couldn't even really walk around at all. It was just super crowded. So we just settled in a really nice tea house next door to the infamous Spirited Away inspired one. We had, you know, a light dinner. We did a tea ceremony too. So we had some snacks with the tea ceremony, and one of the snacks I basically went crazy for. So I actually was able to find it at the same local grocery store, and when I saw it, I grabbed it. Me and my friend like grabbed it right away because these snacks are so good. So this is what we grabbed, and what this is basically fried radish crackers, or people commonly call this as peppered crackers. I guess you eat this when you're drinking tea on a calm day. But yeah, these taste so good. I already munched on like most of them. I was trying to save as much as I can for this video, but yeah, me and my friend went crazy for this. So this is kind of what it looks like, and you basically eat this while you're drinking traditional tea. I basically went to one grocery store and just shopped for all the snacks all at once. So I grew up eating these. Yeah, it's basically called sandwich fish jerky black sesame. It's labeled here on the back, and what it is basically dried fish jerky as like a layer, and then they put sesame seed, the sesame seed slash like honey like gel in the middle, and then sandwich it with another layer of fish, the fish layer, dried fish layer. So this is kind of what it looks like. I grew up eating these. These are so hard to get. I don't even think there used to be a store in Boston where you can just buy it by the pound, but that closed down, so it's really hard to get these. So yeah, I just bought 2 packs. So every time I go to another country, I try to buy and see if they have ramen or their own signature ramen, and for Taiwan they definitely do. And I think a lot of their ramens do, the popular ones that I think a lot of tourists buy are the beef noodle soup ones. So I got a bunch of really famous one, and I'm gonna try really hard not to butcher the name. This one is called味味一品. Wei Wei Yīpǐn. That's the brand of this one. And then this one, the next one is pretty famous. This is also another beef noodle soup, instant ramen. This one is called, let's see, Yīdù. So that's this one. I think the most famous ramen though is this brand right here. This one is called, let's see, Manhan Daichan. So yeah, this one's also beef noodle instant ramen. I already tried, I think, this one. Yes, I tried this one, and it was, the ramen is super good.
됐고, 송이한테 과외 얘기 꺼냈다간 봐. 나 다시 아버지는 안 볼 거야. 나 분명히 얘기했어.
The thing that I got are these what are they called, like herbal candy. They're good for if you have a sore throat or your throat's not, you know, feeling good. These are really good kind of throat soothing candy. My friend actually bought this first and I thought it was so funny because the cover has really funny way of like promoting itself. It says like saliva production and quenches thirst. I just had to buy it, so in case, you know, someone is feeling a little thirsty, you know, we have a thirst quencher right here that I can give to them. So I don't know, I just thought it was really funny. Another thing to buy in Taiwan in terms of food related things is some tea, and Taiwan is really known for their Shan Oolong Tea. A lot of people visit there at the tea farms and buy the fresh ones. We didn't have time for that, but we did stop by kind of a store near Ningxia Night Market, and these were only like, I think it was 90 Taiwanese, so around like less than $3 for a pack of these, so I bought a bunch of these as well. I actually decided to buy this after trying it at one of our hotels in Hualien. The hotel came with free breakfast, and they gave different bread kind of spreadings, and one of them was coconut jam, and it was so good. I just had to buy it. I can't wait to try this. My last day in Taiwan, I was at the airport and we had an extra hour to roam around. I try to look through the stores. A lot of them are very expensive, very touristy stores, and I couldn't afford a lot of them. I think like a pineapple cake was like 300 Taiwanese dollars. I barely had 300, and I wasn't gonna spend all that on just one box of pineapple cake. But you know, a lot of people do, and that's fine. Me personally, I travel cheap, I buy very cheap. So I asked them if there was a 7-Eleven, and they said no. As I was walking back, I saw this vending machine, and I saw the normal drinks one, which I wasn't gonna buy like tons of drinks back home. That wasn't gonna happen. But then I saw the vending machine next to it, and I saw like snacks in there, and I saw a couple people using it. So I just like stood very creepily, watched them how they did it, and after they were done, I took a look, and yeah, it was just a bunch of local Taiwanese snacks that were very cheap in a vending machine. And you can use your money from your Easy Pass, you can use coins, and there were this other like credit system that you can use, which I didn't have because I'm not from Taiwan. And I forgot to bring my Easy Pass, but I had my money and I had a bunch of coins, so I just started using it, and I bought a bunch of snacks just at the airport, and a lot of them are really cheap. They were all pretty much like $1 like 20 or something. The first snack that I attempted to get was these Choco Puffs. I looked it up. I think it's pretty iconic to Taiwan. It's pretty much like the Chinese or Asian grocery store when you get those like those cookies with like the chocolate cream in it. It's basically like the same thing, but very like OG version of it. It's super good. It's so addicting. I bought chocolate and I also bought a strawberry one, and these were only like $1 at the vending machine. They're super cheap. And then another thing that I got were some potato rings. I don't know, there weren't that many snacks left, and this was kind of the only thing I could get that was left. So I had a bag of these, and it's super good. For the potato rings, I opened it, and this is what it looks like. It just looks like a typical potato chip, but just in ring form. And they taste just like potato chips, but it's super good. And the last thing I got was these Cadina brand French fry chips. This is kind of what it looks like. It looks exactly like a French fry. It's so deceiving. So as you can see, I bought a lot of stuff from Taiwan, and I hope that this video can help with, you know, your shopping adventures, you know, not just Taiwan, but I think in other countries too, especially in Asia. I think these type of things are pretty translatable in terms of things you could buy. I would say my couple tips when buying gifts is, number one, always stop by the local supermarket, grocery store to buy snacks and buy even gifts too. They're always really cheap in comparison to like more of the touristy markets or touristy places. Tip number two, also stopping by the convenience stores like the 7-Elevens, the Family Marts, the Watsons. Those stores are also super cheap. And I will do kind of a collage of my parts of my trips in Taiwan and Korea, so keep a lookout for that. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.